almost there. Done. Hi, this is Jordan.Moorhead, and this is the Austin Real Estate Investing Podcast. Today, I have Mallory Monday and Allison Wingate on to talk all about something Keller Williams just came out with, and it's Keller Williams School of Real Estate. Believe it or not, it's actually free. Hey, Mallory.
Hey, Jordan. Thank you so much for having us on. Like Jordan said, I'm Mallory Monday. I am one of the team leaders here at the Southwest Market Center, located right in Austin, Texas. The Southwest Market Center is our flagship of the company. So we are killing it. So much fun here at the Southwest Market Center.
Love it. Yeah, I absolutely love being an agent here too. And I really wanted to talk all about a couple different things today. But if you guys could just start and both of you introduce yourselves, who you are, what you do, and how you're involved in the real estate industry, that would be great.
Yeah. Mallory, do you want me to go first or you?
You go for it, Allison.
So my name is Allison Wingate, and I am an assistant team leader, and I work alongside Mallory and Jordan as well at the flagship of Keller Williams. So Keller Williams Austin Southwest Market Center. And my role is really just to help agents, new agents that are with us, with their growth and with their real estate business. But then also I work really closely with K-Score and with Keller Williams School of Real Estate and enrolling people who are interested in getting their real estate license into, as Jordan mentioned, free real estate school. So it's wonderful because I get to help alongside that and make sure that everyone is taken care of and signed up for Keller Williams School of Real Estate.
Yeah. And I'm Mallory Monday, as I said earlier. So I am one of the team leaders here at the Southwest Market Center, and my day-to-day changes every single day, which I love so much. But my job here is to help our real estate agents grow their business at a really high level. Those who are looking to get into real estate, those who are already in real estate, and those who are already with KW. We have high-level conversations every day about how we can help you grow, help you build wealth, and really succeed in this industry.
Love it. Awesome. So really quick, if you guys could just do a broad overview of what the Keller Williams School of Real Estate and what K-Score is.
Yeah.
And how people can get involved in that.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Keller Williams School of Real Estate, we kind of have two different things going on with that. So we have partnered with an already established real estate institute, which is Kaplan Real Estate Education. They are already an established real estate school, and Keller Williams recently has actually partnered with them. And so we're affiliates with them. We have an affiliate link portal as well. And we have partnered with them in order to offer the 180 hours that is required by TREC, which is Texas Real Estate Commissions, in order to receive your real estate license. So this is one of the really big key components and steps that is required by the state of Texas to get your real estate license, is to go through the full 180 hours of courses. Mm-hmm. So we've partnered with Kaplan in order to offer that for free. With Keller Williams School of Real Estate, we also have an additional component of it as well, which is KW Prep. KW Prep is also free, and this is really just kind of that buffer to help you. It's not required by the state of Texas. However, this is definitely just a great bonus add-on, if you will, that can really help you get jump started into real estate right away. And so K-Score kind of has these two components. Are you looking to kind of help jumpstart your real estate career with a few different modules that you can go through, which is through KW Prep? Or are you completely brand new and you are looking to get that 180 hours and for free? Because there are additional expenses and additional steps that are required by the state of Texas to get your license, such as your fingerprinting for your background check, applying to take your national and state exam. And so those expenses are ones that are on you. However, the big one is definitely your classes, which that's what Kaplan and Keller Williams has affiliated with to help offer that for free.
Yeah. And I know that we were just talking before this call about how much our real estate courses cost us. And mine was $1,200 when I got started. So this is
unbelievably through Kaplan too.
Yes. And it's just an amazing opportunity. And the reason why I love this company so much is we create opportunities for people. We create opportunities and leadership in real estate for teams. And this opportunity was created so that we had an equal playing field for everybody. Anyone who's interested in getting started in real estate can get started for free through Keller School of Real Estate.
Yes.
You know, I actually just figured out what K-score stands for. I thought that was
The
something
acronym.
else.
It's
Yep.
another acronym.
Yeah. When you spelled out Keller Williams School of Real Estate, I said, "Oh, that's what the score
That's
is
what it
about."
stands for. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just another acronym. And that's kind of what KW Prep helps with, is getting acclimated to different acronyms and really kind of that extra component that the real estate classes doesn't teach you, to help get you acclimated and really take that jump start into real estate. Jordan, you also asked us, what is the process to getting started with
Yeah.
Keller Williams School of Real Estate and how you can receive the free classes? The process is super easy. Essentially, it is a 2-step process. The first step would be that you fill out an application. On that application, it just asks really simple information: first name, last name, email address, phone number, and then who was the KW agent that referred you. So you're probably connected to us by an agent. That's how you received our information. You type that agent's name in that box. Once you have submitted that application, the next step is that it will send you a link to set a call with someone on our team to help get you signed up. On that phone call that you have set that works best with your schedule, we will then get you added as a student in the portal. So you'll receive all of the information of how to navigate the portal, make sure all of your information is correct when we are inputting you into the portal. And then from there, it's pretty easy because it's 100% self-paced. So you kind of set a schedule for yourself on when you are going to complete your classes. And what the package does include is going to be, again, the 180 hours. And so 180 hours, the way that it's split up is 6 courses. Each course is 30 hours. That's where they get the 180 from. At the end of each course, you do receive those certificates that you want to make sure you hold on to, because that's what you will submit into TREC to let them know that you have completed your education portion.
Love it. So,
Yeah.
I took mine, and I think for me it was around $600 or $700, and that was with the discount code. So
Yeah.
I think, Mallory, I think it was around what you had mentioned, and then Diane Johnson here at the Market Center at the time gave me a discount code to get in cheaper. But what's required to take the courses? Do you need any sort of high school education or a college degree, maybe a 4-year degree to take the courses? Is there anything that's required? And then what am I required to do after I'm done with the courses? So let's say I come to you, I've got my 2-year degree, and then what do I have to do after that?
That's a really great question, Jordan. So in order to sit for the national and state exam, so you can go through your courses, there's no requirements. You just have to be 18 years old to receive your license. Now, I do want to just put a side note in order to receive your real estate license, they do fingerprints and a background check. So you have any issues there, you do want to take that up with the real estate commission before even starting the 180 hours. But as far as the Keller Williams side, so you take these free classes, there are no commitments or anything necessary to KW. All we ask is that you sit down with one of our members of leadership team at the Market Center and help us understand what you're looking for, help us understand your goals in real estate, whether you're just a part-time agent, whether you want to do investing or you want to go full-time. We'd love to just meet with you and learn who's getting into our industry first and foremost, but see if we may be a good business fit. If we're not, hey, you got free real estate school and we'll see you out in the field and hopefully we'll work on a deal together, right?
Yeah.
But there's no commitment necessary to KW. So it is completely free. There are no strings attached. Now you still have your required payments to TREC, Texas Real Estate Commission, and get everything done that way, but nothing to KW, which is awesome.
Yeah, and I think that was so hard to believe for everybody that I first talked to about this, and then myself too. I believe it because I know the company and I know the mission, but it's completely free. And for anybody listening right now or watching this, if you're even thinking about, hey, I might want to be a real estate agent, I'm looking at these courses, maybe I'm going to sign up, you owe it to yourself to save a couple $100 at least and come take them here, and then have all the other options open to you when you're done.
Yeah. And Jordan, too, your real estate license opens up a lot of opportunities and a lot of doors that you may not even think about now. And you don't have to activate your real estate license. All you have to do is keep up with your continuing education through TREC. You can keep it inactive. This is just an opportunity that's available to anyone who wants to take advantage of it. And there's so many endless possibilities that you can do with that real estate license. It's a great idea, especially in the world that we live in today.
Okay, love that. And we've already talked about how many hours it is. So does it take 180 hours, and how long would I expect that to take me to finish that course?
Yeah, it's 100% kind of up to you on how quickly you get through the course. I always recommend for people that once they get started in courses to go ahead and set a timeline for yourself. So here's another requirement, I guess, if you will. Once you do get added as a student and you do begin your real estate classes, you've added it to your cart, you go to checkout. And from that moment moving forward, you do only have 6 months to complete the courses before that discount code that we've provided to you over the phone does expire. And so that's something to also keep in mind, is it is 180 hours. It's 6 courses. Each course is 30 hours. And you do only have 6 months to complete all of the courses before that discount code does expire. Now, it will time you out. So you can't, of course, do 2 30-hour courses in one day. However, depending on how quickly you're kind of getting through it, you'll get a feel for yourself of how quickly you're getting through the material, and set those timeline milestones for yourself of, okay, at the end of this week, I will have the first course done at the end of next week. And you can kind of just set these, the timeline for yourself. But of course, just note that you do have 6 months to complete all of the courses. So we do kind of recommend have somewhat of a timeline that's within that 6-month frame, so that you're making the best use of your time and all the information staying fresh for when you do have to take your national and state exam.
And I can't remember, because it's been a while since I've taken it. Do you actually need to spend exactly 30 hours in each module?
It'll time, yeah. So again, it won't let you do the full, it doesn't make you be in it in 30 hours, I guess, so to say, but it will, like,
It times you.
It times you, yeah.
Okay, so you need to spend 30 hours on that module? Okay.
Have it open for that 30 hours, correct.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I had not remember that.
I think the fastest we've seen it done was 4 weeks total, which is really quick.
That's wild. Yeah, that's a lot.
I know. I think it took me like 3 months to get it finished.
That's even pretty quick.
I actually, Mallory, just recently met with someone that he did it in 2.5 weeks. So that actually might have been the quickest one that I did. So yeah, as long as you're setting those timelines for yourself, you can get it done. But of course won't let you get to the next one until you've done that 30 hours. So just always to kind of keep that in mind. But you get a PDF version of the book. So you can technically, if you're done within that 30 hours, skip ahead and start studying for the next one if you wanted to, but you won't be able to take that test until 30 hours after, kind of thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Jordan, I also want to mention it. 180 hours is a daunting process. It is. Yeah. It's a pretty daunting licensing process, and it is the longest one here in the USA. We are the biggest state, and we have very strict rules and guidelines here in Texas. But I love Texas real estate because you know what's right, you know what's wrong. There's no guessing, and I have a license in another state. I feel like there's a lot of gray areas. With Texas, there's not. So you're going to learn so much through this 180 hours, but after you're done, you're done. You just have to do your continuing ed.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was going to ask that question if it was the longest, because
it is. Yep. The majority of states are around 60 to 90 hours. Yeah. So we're double
or triple.
As Mallory mentioned too, through those courses, through each course, you have multiple modules that you're going through, quizzes, and then at the end of each course, you have a test. And then once you pass that test, you do receive your certificate. Through Kaplan, currently, the way that the process is working as of right now is it is a proctored exam through the Zoom camera. So you do have to schedule those out. And that's also something to take into account when you're kind of making your timeline for yourself, is those are proctored exams currently. So 6 proctored exams that you'll take in order to complete the courses.
Awesome. So, let's assume somebody's gone through all their 180 hours of courses. and they've done everything they need to do. They've taken the fingerprints, they've taken the background check, they've applied to TREC, they've gotten their license. What does somebody do next?
Yeah. Go for it, Allison.
I was going to say, do you want me to? So once they have completed the 180 hours and they have also completed their fingerprinting, their background check, they've submitted everything, all of their education into TREC, they have taken their national and state exam, they have passed, they then show up on TREC's website as inactive status. And of course, in order to be active status, you must hang your license with the brokerage. Our job here at Keller Williams as well, mine and Mallory's job, is really that as you're going through those courses, we want to connect with you before you even hit that finish line. So as you're going through your courses, possibly about halfway through, anywhere from there to nearing the end of the process, we want to meet with you and really take a deeper dive into what we have to offer here at Keller Williams. To really sit down with you, as Mallory mentioned, learn about your goals, see if we're going to be a good fit and if this will be a win-win situation. And essentially, once you get to that end process, you've completed everything, you go through TREC, you pass your national and state exam, you get that inactive status. We would love the opportunity to have already met with you. So that way you can really just hit the ground running with what direction, what brokerage you want to join, and really have a clear idea and get all of the questions and things out of the way a little bit early on. So when you are licensed and you're ready to go, you're truly ready to go. We'll have a lot of different programs that we can also plug you guys into, such as career nights, KW prep, as I mentioned, that's free. So we'll do our due diligence as well to make sure you're learning the value and everything that we really do have to offer here at Keller Williams. Mm-hmm. So that way, once you have done all of the logistical stuff of going through the process of getting your license, you can really have a decision made by then of what brokerage you're wanting to join.
Yeah, I love that. And so when I started in real estate, I joined a small mom and pop brokerage. They said, oh, they only take 10% out of each transaction. This is going to be great because I don't have to pay them much.
Absolutely.
The first 6 months, I sold one property. Actually, I didn't sell it within 6 months. I was with them for 6 months. And then I moved to KW and I had that one property closed with them. So technically I sold one property in my first 6 months. But then in the first year with KW, and it wasn't even a full year, my first full year in real estate, I sold 24 properties with KW. And I think for me, what I didn't do and what I always recommend people do, and you just mentioned it, was don't just go sign up with anybody that you talk to, and make sure you know what's right for you and who's going to have the training and the support and the tools and all this stuff that you need. And that's why I love KW. And I was a little spoiled. My father's in real estate. He had joined KW when he started, did really well with them. He's kind of sort of retired now. But he said, hey, if you want to learn and you want to grow your career, it'd be a great place to talk to. And then these last couple of years, the commission splits have gotten a lot more competitive at KW too. So now, we barely pay anything in and we get all of these resources. So it's just really great. Yeah. And I think there's so many reasons why somebody would want to join KW, but I just wanted to ask both of you, if somebody's gone through all the real estate classes, their license is inactive, they've talked to a couple brokerages, what are the main reasons that you point out that KW might be a good place for them if they want to grow a big real estate career?
Yeah. That's an excellent question. So anyone who is newly licensed, and my goal as a team leader and someone who is not actively selling anymore is to really pinpoint how we can match make you with an opportunity, whether that's with KW or not. So throughout my conversations, I want to know what your goals are. What income do we have to bring in the next 12 months? What environment do you work best in? Is it on a team? Are you an individual agent? Do you even know yet? So we really want to just pinpoint what that looks like for the person who's getting their real estate license, right? KW offers so many opportunities. So for someone who's newly licensed, we've got teams such as yours, Jordan, that focus on certain things in real estate that we can connect them to. They can explore what teams have to offer if they need that type of environment. We also have a coaching program for those agents who want to go in as an individual agent. They want to build their own team one day. We have opportunities, systems, and models that we get to basically plug in their new business and show them how to grow it. And it's the opportunities that KW creates for all of us, especially those who don't have their real estate license. They have free real estate school now. But it's the opportunity that is magical at KW, and it's the training, it's the camaraderie, it's the culture. We're surrounded by people who are doing a lot of real estate, and they are open to talking to you. They want to share, their success and how they got there. So anyone who gets their license joins KW and they decide, hey, I am ready. I'm going to get plugged in. You are jumping into the Ferrari to success versus getting on the bike and trying to figure it out on your own. We're going to show you how to do it. We're going to show you how to do it fast. And I love that. And I love that type of environment because it fires me up. It excites me to see someone go from, okay, I'm working a 9 to 5. I'm ready to get out there. I want to make more money. I feel like I have a ceiling on me. I've got kids. I feel like I'm struggling here. They get into real estate and their life changes. They're making more money than they ever have, or they're growing teams. They're pouring into their community. They're starting nonprofits, and they can do all of that through real estate. They're investing, they're building wealth. So it's just magical. The industry itself is magical. KW and the opportunities is just fantastic. KW changed my life, absolutely changed my life in ways I can't even really put into words, but it changed my life financially. It's changed my life the way I think of business and how I think about money, and I talk about money now. It's just an incredible place to be. And there's just so many doors of opportunity that someone can literally knock on and open and say, hey, I want this in my life. Help me get there. You're surrounded by people who want to help you. Mm-hmm. That's why we did $5.4 billion last year.
Wow.
The B. Yeah. That's big business.
Yeah.
So it's just in KW as a whole here in Austin, we did 10 billion. I mean, that is absolutely insane amount of business. But it's because we have the foundation of training and education. We have the leader of this company truly cares about all three of us on this call, everyone in the industry, everyone at KW or at different brokerages. He cares about the industry as a whole, and he will fight for us to the day that he dies. I truly believe that. But he's innovative. He's a visionary, and we're going to constantly be continuing to offer these opportunities within KW.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Allison. I have another question here later.
Okay. I was going to say one, I was kind of thinking about it earlier when Jordan was saying, people, when you speak to people, they're like, I can't believe it's actually free. There's no strings attached. This is just a value add that we, as Mallory's mentioning, there's always innovative things that we're adding, something of value to Keller Williams. And so for many of you that are starting with the free real estate school, this will just be your first introduction into Keller Williams culture, because this really is all about our culture. And this will be kind of your first true testament or exposure into, our culture here at Keller Williams, which is really just giving back. And even if we're not a good fit for you, making sure it's a win-win situation for everyone involved. That's part of our mission, values, and belief system, is making sure every situation is a win-win or no deal in everything that we do. And so as you go throughout your real estate career, when you first start, of course, it's important to immerse yourself in training, making sure that you're partnering with a brokerage that does provide training, because that is definitely at the forefront of everything that you do. And what I love here at Keller Williams is not only do we teach you how to do real estate and how to do real estate really well, but we also teach you, as Mallory kind of scratched the surface on, is teaching you how to build a business and how to build wealth as well, and for yourself. And what your business goals are may differ from the person next to you and the other person. So everyone's business goals are a little bit different, and creating that wealth and that business and that life by design that you want to live is really what we teach here at Keller Williams. And that's kind of the impact Keller Williams has had on me, is starting off with Keller Williams when I was in college and really getting to learn and from all of these people that I want to aspire to be one day, and them sitting down and kind of saying, okay, here is exactly how I got to where I am today. These are the exact systems. These are the exact models that I followed. And I get to take these little nuggets, and starting off in college, getting to take those throughout my life and apply it to my business and to my world. And so really just that collaboration mindset, and how that's just really a true testament to our culture. The Keller Williams School of Real Estate is definitely just kind of scratches the surface of everything we encompass when it comes to our culture.
Love it. And, you talked a little bit about building wealth there, and, the name of this show is the Austin Real Estate Investing Show. And a big thing that drew me to Keller Williams was I read all the books like Millionaire Real Estate Investor, and I followed certain people on social media who are also in Keller Williams, and we're all doing really cool stuff with their real estate investments, and we're all running their real estate sales business, but then investing in real estate right alongside. And I could never find another guest outside of just the Keller Williams sphere here in Austin, and I would have guests for the next 3 to 5 years. Like there's that many people in our organization that are also real estate investors. And I know people listening to this are going to wonder, is this the right thing for me? I'm just a real estate investor. So maybe we could touch on that here really quick. Do you think this, and I think this, if you're going to get a license as a real estate investor, I think this is the way to go, because, get it as cheap as you can, get it as quickly as you can. But who's this right for? Who's K-Score right for, and who should look into doing this? Is it only people who are saying, hey, I want to quit my 9 to 5. I've been working at Facebook or Google or wherever for the past 5 years, and I've had enough. I don't want to come into the office anymore. I don't want to be told 9 to 5 anymore. And I want to have more than a 2% or 3% raise every year. I want to be able to determine what my income is. Or is this for somebody also that's saying, hey, I maybe want to do this on the side, or maybe I'm just thinking about becoming a realtor 5 years down the road?
Yeah, it's really for anyone and everyone. And as myself and Mallory kind of mentioned, is everyone's real estate goals look a little bit differently. And so that's why, as Mallory mentioned before, we love to connect with people to figure out what your real estate goals are going to be, because again, it's going to differ. And really here at KW, we have these different segments that you can go into. Whether we have some people that come in and they're like, later down the road, I want to do commercial. Great. Later down the road, I want to do farm and ranch. We have a sector for that. Luxury, young professionals, you name it, we probably have here at KW, or we're in the works of making it happen. And so we have all of the different things you can plug into: part-time, full-time. Are you coming in as a dual career where you are just doing this on the side? Are you focusing more on investing? And so everyone's real estate goals are really different. And our job really here at Keller Williams leadership team is to define what your goals are and how we can best service you to, in turn, of course, make sure that everything is a win-win, and that you're plugging into the training and the resources that you need specific to your needs and to your goals.
Yeah. And two, Allison, we have so many investors in this market center, like yourself, Jordan, and we have people doing it at a really high level that if you're interested in investing in real estate, let's have a conversation and connect you to those who can help guide you, that you can learn from. I mean, listening to this podcast, you're going to learn pretty much everything there is to know, because it's amazing. But, we've got people like Jordan, we've got people who are doing this at a really high level that you get to learn from.
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. Couple more questions, and just more about how would people follow both of you? So if they want to learn more about Keller Williams School of Real Estate, if they want to learn about joining KW, if they just want any more information, what's the best way to reach out to or follow both of you?
Yeah. So email, if it's anything real estate related, my email is mallory@kwaustin.com. You can also find me on Instagram. I'm always doing silly videos and talking about real estate, and that's Mallory Mundy, Mundy coaching on Instagram and TikTok.
Love it.
Yeah. And then my contact information, I wish it was as easy as just my first name, but it's my first name, last name, Allison, with just one L, Allison Wingate @kw.com. And then we also have a K-Score email address as well, which is pretty lengthy. It's kscoreinfo sw@kwaustin.com. And that's also a really great way to connect directly for K-Score information and how to get plugged into that. We have the application that we would send you over and the steps. And we also have our Instagram and Facebook page for Keller Williams Southwest Market Center as well, that you should join and be a part of. It's just, I think it's KW Austin SWMC, which stands for Southwest Market Center.
Yeah.
Is there, and I think I found it online, there's a real estate school webpage, right?
It is, and that's the application page. So
Okay.
on that page, it has some information about K-score, and I also, for any, I'm not sure the listeners on here, but if there's anyone that's not local to Austin and you want to see if there is a Keller Williams School of Real Estate close to you, we can also direct you to a K-score map to make sure that we connect you with the office that's closest to you, that does offer this service as well. It has information about that. It has some frequently asked questions on there. And then on the main page, of course, it has that application that is required to receive the classes.
Is it just in Texas right now?
Oh, it's all over. Did you say is it only in Texas?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it just in Texas?
It's all over. I know that they did run into some problems with legal issues and stuff for a few states, but it's on that map, they pop up everywhere. And then even kind of hyper local within areas, there may be multiple KW offices that offer it. And we have a map that kind of, you can find the office and connect to the one that's closest to you.
Awesome.
And that website is kscoreaustinsw.com, and that's KSCOREAUSTINSW.com. So kscoreaustinsouthwest.com.
Love it. I think I Googled Keller Williams School of Real Estate and found it too. I couldn't remember the email address because it is a slightly
it's a lengthy one.
I know, and we have so many email addresses, websites, they all kind of run together now. So.
Yeah.
But Jordan, anyone who's listening to this, if they have any questions, they can reach out to us anytime through any avenue, and we'll help get them set up in the state that they're in. We'll help get their information passed along, anything that they need. We're here to help.
Love it. And we'll put all your contact info and the K-score info and all that in the show notes here too, so everybody has it. And then on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, we'll put it in the notes there also. All right. Last question, very important question I've got to ask both of you. What is your favorite restaurant in Austin?
I think you might have got the two worst people for this question.
Oh, yeah.
I already know
the two worst.
Mallory and myself, I already know our favorite restaurant, and I don't think people will like the answer.
What is it? Well, I'm curious to hear it.
Mallory, do you want to say what our favorite restaurant is?
No, we're going to get a lot of hate.
Okay, we'll have to do something else then.
Let's just say on their menu, there's a 2 for $20.
And a 3 for $10.
I can't place that. Well, let's go ahead with it. What is it?
It's Chili's.
Oh, Chili's. Okay.
I wish we had some profound, fun place
in
Austin.
Yeah.
Your listeners might get to know us. We are very boring.
Yeah. We like what we like. It's we like the 3 for $10. We like the appetizer, the drink. Yeah. It's a whole package kind of deal.
It's a good deal.
You'll never find us at Uchi. You'll never find us at the fun places around Austin.
Fun places, yeah.
Well, there's so many places to try, or you could just go with the dependable Chili's.
The dependable, if I had to give one though, once I make it down there, I always love to go to Hometown Pizza. I love pizza. So Hometown Pizza, no, not Hometown Pizza, it's Home Slice. Home Slice. Yes, that's what it is. Home Slice, which shows that I haven't been there in a while because I forgot its name. Home Slice.
There is a hometown somewhere. I don't know if it's in Austin, but I know I've seen it.
Well, if you guys want good pizza, I have to put a plug for my new restaurant in Big Bend.
If you're ever in Big Bend.
What's
Big Bend, Chilingua. Big Bend National Park.
Yep, Big Bend.
Way west Texas. And we now are the owners of Long Draw Pizza.
Long Draw?
Yep, Long Draw. And I blame KW for putting that craziness on me because it was a great investment and that's what we did.
I'll have to check it out. That's on the list to get to Big Bend pretty soon. I hear it's beautiful.
Yep, you absolutely have to get down there.
She needs to bring Long Draw to Austin. So when you asked us that question, we could have said that, But until then, it's only in West Texas.
We may have to bleep that out, Jordan.
we can figure it out. All right. Thank you so much for coming on, Mallory, Allison, talking about K-score and Keller Williams School of Real Estate. And I now know that stands for. I think it's just an awesome opportunity for people that are curious about getting a real estate license, a free way to do it.
Yeah.
Yes. And Jordan, thank you so much for hosting this podcast.
Yes.
Well, you're
So
welcome.
much great information, and we really love it. So thank you so much.
All right. I will see you all around.
All right.